Hey, Pathfinders, welcome back to Like the Path podcast. I'm your host, Deborah the Queen. And look, this is an impromptu. I just finished a run and I got inspo. Okay, the Lord spoke to me about a situation that anyway, let me just tell y'all. Okay, so first of all, hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? It's a solo episode. I want to title this Faith Over Fear. When life triggers fight, flight, or freeze. Look, share this with someone you love and subscribe so you would know the next time an episode is available. Have you ever noticed how life has a way of lifing? Anybody, can y'all raise your hand in the comment? Look, one moment you're calm and you're collected, and then the next something happens and you either want to fight, you want to run away, or you want to completely freeze. And can I keep it real with y'all? This happened to me recently, and be cognizant, don't get distracted by the city sounds because you go hear cars and all that. And I have a microphone that can cancel all that, but I did not bring it, and the Lord just told me to do this right now like this, and this is not my usual way, and I'll try to fix it in post. Anyway, I had one of those days where a situation felt heavy emotionally, mentally, and even spiritually. And if I'm being real, I wanted to eat my feelings. I wanted a fat, juicy burger. But instead of heading to, the nearest restaurant, I drank some water and I laced up my shoes and I went running. At first, I told myself, this is healthy. I'm doing the right thing. Can I tell y'all, today, I realized something deeper. I wasn't just running for exercise. I was running to escape what I felt. So it was my flight response, me trying to pacify my emotions instead of processing them with God. And in that moment, the Holy Spirit reminded me, I'm so thankful. Look, you can run from peace, but don't run from me. That stopped me in my tracks on the trail. I was like, wait, what? Because I realized something that sometimes I don't even realize when I'm moving out of fear instead of faith. So you need Bible. Here it goes. 2 Timothy 1, chapter 1, verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Here's my first point. After all of this, I can, or you can choose to fight, okay? Because sometimes you got to square up with the enemy, okay? And you choose to stand, but not strive. Sometimes when life gets hard, or our first instinct is to fight, to defend ourselves, to fix everything, to prove our point, or to control the outcome. That it happens. It can happen. But God doesn't always call us to fight everything. Sometimes he just calls us to stand. For me, the real fight, I guess, wasn't with people or the problem. It was with my own thoughts. I wanted to escape that. I wanted to fight it off. So fighting to stand your ground when my emotions wanted to take over. Fighting to remember that even in the chaos, God is still in control. The second point is when you want to run, like me, flight. When God says run, but not from him. Running isn't always bad. Joseph, he fled temptation in Genesis 39, but that was wisdom and obedience. That's not what I was doing the other day. But sometimes we run to avoid feeling pain. That was me. We stay busy, distract ourselves, or numb out or overcommit. That day, my run looked healthy, but deep down, it was my way of running from what hurt. And God gently said to me, I'm not asking you to run away from how you feel. I simply ask you to run to me with it. And that just took me out. And that's why I'm here today. Just after running, getting this inspo to do a podcast. Got the phone propped up on my car. We got to really remind ourselves that there's a difference between escaping and releasing. And peace comes when we release. We cannot hold all this stuff in. We got to give it to our Father. My final point is this. If you freeze, get stopped in your tracks. Be still, but don't stay stuck. When you don't know what to do, so you do nothing. You just freeze up. You still feel stuck. You still feel unsure. You're afraid to move. Then that stillness is exactly where God meets us. You, me. Stillness isn't punishment. It's positioning. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back who got distracted by the city sounds. Stillness isn't punishment. It's positioning. It's where clarity comes from. It's where peace begins to rise again. And so I had to just stop and trying to outrun my emotions, and I just sat still quietly before God, and that's when he spoke. That's when he reminded me, you don't have to survive this moment. You can rest in me. I'm so thankful. So whether your instinct is to fight, to flee, or to freeze, faith gives you another way. Our faith is just that good. You can flow with God. Have faith in God. You can bring emotions, exhaustion, your fear, all of it to him. You can bring it to him in prayer, and he will give you peace in return. And so I just want to encourage you. You don't have to react out of fear when you can respond in faith. Let me just encourage you, because I had to encourage myself. The Lord encouraged me, so that's why I'm here doing this. Just to take a deep breath today. Let the Holy Spirit settle you, strengthen you, and remind you that you are not alone. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this impromptu episode of Light the Path podcast. And if this blessed you, share it with someone who might be in that same space, and someone who is just trying to fight, flee, or even freeze. Remember that our faith always wins over fear. And remember, Pathfinders, that sharing our experiences is not only empowering, it can help light the path.